Radio check, radio check. Radio check, radio check. Are we live? Loud and clear. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel for this United States Grand Prix today. I just ran to get here on time. The bus just didn't want to get to my stop. I had to take a secondary bus and walk like 15 blocks, but I made it. Yeah, how are you guys doing? My name, as always, is Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel, and I will be your commentator for today. We'll get going in just a few minutes with the actual live event. There we go. Yeah, I'll need a second to fill up my bottle. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everything was here. I'll be just, yeah. It'll just take a minute. I'll be right back. Here I am. Hello. Yes. Oh, the door. There you go. Yes. So welcome back to the channel. That was, oh God, I had to run a lot there. How are you guys doing today? Yes. So I got just in time. I got here. And well, yeah, same as always, we are using the C2, the C3, and the C4 compounds, same as yesterday. Sorry, not same as always. And we are going to get going with the race in just under 3 minutes. That was a close call. Yes, it is sunny right now, I think, in the United States, in Texas to be specific. But I'll check that with you in just a second when we actually get confirmation. Ryan, what time is it there? It's almost 4 p.m. Not even 4 p.m. So, Esteban Ocon has a pit lane start. This is news. Yes, he decided to change everything since he was starting from the back. Tsunoda's also starting at the back due to a penalty. Zhou Guanyu in 18th due to a penalty, with Latifi in 17th. Mick Schumacher is going to be starting in 16th place, right behind Daniel Ricciardo in 15th. Fernando Alonso dropping down again with another penalty, P14 for him, with Kevin Magnussen in P13 right in front. Charles Leclerc with a 10th place grid drop in 12th place, with Pierre Gasly right in front of him. Sebastian Vettel will be starting in 10th, with Checo Perez with another penalty in P9. Alex Albon in the top 10 in 8th place to be precise, with Valtteri Bottas on the Alpha right in front. Lando Norris will be starting in 6th, with Lance Stroll in 5th, right up ahead. P4 and P3 will be for Russell and Hamilton there. Russell starting right behind his teammate Max Verstappen in 2nd, and the man on pole yesterday, of course, starting from the front, Carlos Sainz. Beautiful weather right now. Yes, it is almost fully sunny there in the COTA circuit, so no rain is the answer, probably, for those of you wondering. Is it windy in Austin today? I'll get back to you on that one. It's slightly cloudy, yes. Let me switch the feed to Sky Sports, which is better than actual F1, I think. And there we go. Fully sunny, almost fully sunny. Yes, it's slightly cloudy, but like regular clouds, not rain clouds. What's wrong with Ocon? He was starting from the back, so the team decided to change everything inside, and he's going to be starting from the pit lane. Hello, my boy. How are you? Tired. I just ran here. But I'm doing good. How about you? 9 p.m. in Europe. Oh, okay, so it's not a bad time. Here it's 4 p.m. 4 p.m. It's a weird time to be doing this. I just came back from shooting a short film for university. As soon as we were done, I was like, okay, I gotta go. Bye. And I went. 3 a.m. in Singapore. Oh, damn, that's hard. Your predictions. I'm not gonna do any predictions now. I mean, yeah, I don't have any way of actually knowing. I mean, there's nothing that can be easily predicted here. Let's hope that it's a good race, that it's not a dirty race, but that it's not a boring race either. The predicted strategies are a two-stop from mediums to hards to mediums, or from mediums to hards to hards. Pit lane window opens at lap 12 or 12 to 19. I'm including both strategies. And then it's again our lap 35 to 42 or 32 to 38 if you're going with the hards for the second stint. So we should start seeing cars dropping into the pit lane at around lap 12 to 14. That's when the pit windows open. Pretty much everyone's starting on the medium compound tires, with a few outliers here and there with the hard compound tires. Your GPS doesn't work. It hasn't. The race hasn't started. Once the race starts, it'll probably work. Look at the damn crowds. Yes, it's insane. It's a lot of people there. It's a lot of people. Let's hope for an exciting but safe race. Exactly. You read my mind. Mark Exter G. The previous winners at Austin were Hamilton, Raikkonen, Bottas, and Verstappen. Sorry about that. How's the weather? Right here, it's sunny. It's pretty much the same as it is in the track. It's a little less cloudy here. It's partly cloudy there in the US. Oh, that's a Ferrari going like really slow. Carlos Sainz. There we go. Into turn one, trying to slow everyone right down there as to not be stopped waiting for an exceedingly exceeding amount of time. Is everything configured correctly here? Can you hear me through the good mic? Yes, you can. Okay, that's good. It's 8 p.m. here in Algeria. Says Aicha Kalandi. Kaladi? Okay, well, it's dinner time for a lot of you, which is actually quite decent. It wouldn't be decent for me since I have to commentate and I cannot talk and speak at the same time. I mean, I can, but you're all gonna hate me for it, and it makes sense. I mean, I would hate myself for it as well. It's 10 p.m. here in Qatar, says Farhan. And we are seeing right now everyone lining up at the back of the grid. That was Ocon exiting the pit box. Just the last few cars taking their positions. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing. That's a clean start from Carlos Sainz, but I think Max Verstappen just got a slightly better one. That's George Russell going in front of Lewis Hamilton into turn one. Oh, that's a big lock up there, side by side. They go there. Oh, it's Ferrari's side. It's a sideways. Ferrari has spun. I think that's Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz has definitely spun. He's dropped all the way down to the back of the pack. That's P5 being fought by Lando Norris and Lance Stroll. Lando Norris just went a little bit too wide, I think, there for my taste. That might have been taken a bit of an advantage. Carlos Sainz dropped to second to last. Esteban Ocon is only behind them. Side by side. Oh, that's a bit of contact. That's that's Valtteri Bottas being touched by Checo Perez. Pushed, rather, by Checo Perez. That was a big shove, and that's That's Williams. That's a Williams of Albon going wide over 2 turns, letting a lot of cars by. Does Albon have a problem? Puncture, I think, says Carlos Sainz. Carlos might be coming in right now. Let's see. We are seeing, right? That is Lance Stroll. No, that's Sebastian Vettel trying to overtake one of the Mercedes there. Stroll P3. Stroll P3 right now. Vettel P5. I thought it was Vettel fighting Stroll fighting Russell, but no, it was Vettel because Stroll is in front. Bottas dropping down a lot there. He started in P7 and now he's in P8, sorry, I think. And now he's in P11 right now. That's Yuki Tsunoda getting past Mick Schumacher. Esteban Ocon still at the back of the pack with Carlos Sainz in P19. So it's Verstappen leading from Hamilton and Stroll right now. Let's see a replay of the start. That's George Russell going side by side with his teammate. Does he outbrake him? Yeah, I think he does. Locks up a little bit. Oh, and that's Russell crashing straight into Carlos Sainz. That's going to be a big penalty. Big penalty for Russell incoming. If that doesn't happen, if I have some thinking to do, Nicolas Latifi. Oh, and that's retirement. That's a retirement. Carlos Sainz is out of this race. That is a complete disaster from Russell. He just drove straight onto the side. He T-boned him. Yeah, and that's Carlos Sainz, our first DNF. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a very overly aggressive and unnecessary move by George Russell, and that led to the end of the race for Carlos Sainz. And I think that's the Constructors' Championship already decided for Ferrari there due to that. Zhou and Yu getting past Mick Schumacher and up into... Oh, and that's Leclerc also getting past Alex Albon. Mick Schumacher got... Zhou and Yu got up into P16. Sainz was excited for that race. Everyone was excited for that race. Vettel made up 5 places. Yuki Tsunoda made up 5 places. And Checo Perez made up 3. I want to hear who Russell blames this time. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that. Hamilton is starting to pull in front of Stroll. 5 seconds is now the gap between Stroll and Max Verstappen, the race leader. As we are seeing the Alfa Romeo of Valtteri Bottas getting extremely close, but not exactly overtaking the Williams of Alexander Albon. Sainz DNF official? Yes, official. 5-second penalty. Just a 5-second penalty for that? That should be like a drive-through. Should definitely be a drive-through. You're getting 5 seconds for that. That's way too low. That's way too low. 5 seconds. It's insane. What happened to Sainz? Russell just drove straight into him into turn 1. Just took him out of the race. And they gave him a 5-second penalty. Max Verstappen now holds the fastest lap of the race as DRS has been enabled. Let's see, Fernando Alonso, Schumacher, Magnussen, and Ocon are the only drivers on the hard tire. Everyone else has started on the mediums. LOL, 5-second penalty. He ruined Sainz's races, William Anthony. Yeah, exactly. I got no idea why. It makes absolutely no sense. Again, what a surprise. Oh, Fernando Alonso's getting extremely close to Bottas and Albon there with the DRS, with the hard tire. Albon struggling a little bit with the medium rubber. Remember, Albon almost did a full race without changing tires this season, and now he's been overtaken by Bottas. He has been struggling with those tires ever since the race started, and it's only been 4 laps. Okay, I'm not gonna... I just saw a replay of the start. Hold on. I'm not gonna defend Russell. I'm not gonna defend Russell because that's not defendable, but... Carlos Sainz had already started spinning when they made contact. I think he had already started spinning when they made contact. I'm gonna have to see that on a slow-mo replay, but I think... Yeah, I think Carlos had already started spinning out, and then they made contact. But that doesn't justify. I mean, 5 seconds still a joke. But that's what I'm seeing right now. That's what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, torpedo. Yeah, literally. 2 Astons in the top 5. Yeah, that's because Fernando Alonso's going there next season. It's absolutely insane, that. Absolutely insane. Yeah, Stroll still in third place. Russell, though, is 0.4 of a second behind, so I don't know how long that's gonna hold. Yeah, so overtakes that are gonna probably happen this lap. Russell on Stroll. I think it's gonna be Norris on Gasly or Leclerc on Norris. Then I also think it's gonna be Alonso on Albon. It's a bit of a DRS train forming behind Albon there. Oh, that's Latifi. I think he spun. I think Latifi spun. Yep. I think Latifi spun. But from Albon all the way down to Ocon, they are within a second of each other. Yep, RIP Latifi, doesn't even matter. And just as I predicted, Stroll drops down to 4th place as Norris also overtakes Gasly. Both of the overtake predictions happened at the same time. And Leclerc overtaking Gasly as well. And Alonso overtakes Albon, and Tsunoda overtakes Ricardo. Yeah, every single overtake I said would happen, happened. Leclerc also overtook Norris, just as I was saying that. P7 for Charles, that's 2 places made up in just under 30 seconds. Winds makes it very tricky. It's very gusty, says Max Verstappen. So the 2-time world champion, yes, I'm allowed to say that now, complaining about the wind there on the Coda circuit. As we're trying to see there, Checo Perez starting to perhaps get a bit too uncomfortable with the distance to the front. He's trying to overtake. He's tried to overtake the Astons twice now. He's failed twice as well. Let's see what happened to Latifi. Yeah, he just spun. That's exactly what I predicted. Sector 2, the car spun. Well, not the car spun, he spun the car. Is there a safety car? No safety car, no. And I think Latifi, yeah, he just changed the tires for some reason. New set of mediums. First DNF, Carlos Sainz. Oh, no front wing end plate for Checo Perez, as he overtakes Sebastian Vettel. No front wing end plate for Checo as he moves up into P4. What happened to Sainz? For those of you just joining, Russell just T-boned him and took him out of the race. Turn 1. Zhou and Ricardo? No. Zhou overtook Ricardo already. I think last lap. Let's see, lap 7 of 56 so far. I'm gonna blow my nose. by the way. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Why Checo lost the end plate? We haven't seen a replay of that. We have no clear answer. Doesn't Perez have to pit? Not. It's not. Not imminent. He's not. He doesn't have to pit because he doesn't have a bit that's loose or flapping or could potentially fall off and hit another driver. The wing is stable as it is right now. As Gasly gets past Lando Norris, Gasly up into 8th place in front of Lando Norris. Let's see, Valtteri Bottas, we are on board with now. He's in 10th place. Norris and Gasly are really close in front. Leclerc's been told that they are thinking plan B. Gasly, Norris, and Bottas, the battle for 8th place. Let's see if Gasly can hold on the McLaren and the Alfa Romeo into turn 1. Yes, he can. Norris tried to show his nose around the inside, but it just didn't manage. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna see the replay of what happened to the end plate. So it was on lap 1. Oh yeah, so with the probably was with the shunt with Bottas. There we go. Yeah, when he had the crash with Bottas. It's a miracle that none of them got a puncture for that, and that Checo didn't get a penalty, at least so far. He literally just like side by side pushed him out. Another Alonso train this weekend. Actually, right now it's an Albon train. Albon is 1.7 seconds behind Alonso, so it's not Alonso's fault. It's Albon with 4/10 of a second to Tsunoda, 5/10 of a second to Zhou, 1 second to Ricciardo, 6/10 of a second to Schumacher, 6/10 of a second to Ocon. Hold on, we are checking. It's a Shomari Mohammed. Hamilton's 3.3 seconds behind Max Verstappen now, and the gap keeps getting bigger. Leclerc to take the Aston. Let me see if I can get an on board of that. Leclerc made up 5 places from the start. That's pretty impressive. What's more impressive is that Vettel made up 4 in an Aston and is in front of Leclerc. Magnussen no speed slipping from the midfield. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Haas this past few weekends. They are not so far off the pace on quali, but then come race day, they're just nowhere. And Magnussen's always got trouble. I mean, he lost 5 places since the race started. 5 places. The only place he... No, the car behind him is Latifi. Toto Wolff's gonna show up with a transformer next season. So let's see, Norris trying to go around the outside of Gasly. Let's see, 0.2 of a second is the gap there. 0.4 to Bottas behind in P10. Into the third sector, Hamilton team radio. Starting to see a little bit of tearing left front. So Hamilton starting to see some blistering on his left front tire. Checo within DRS. Checo, yes, he is within DRS of George Russell. 0.6 of a second now. And let's see. No, just not enough of a straight to overtake Gasly there. That's Albon and Zhou both coming into the pits. It's a bit too early. That's before the pit window opens. Hamilton complaining and getting a purple sector 1. Classic Hamilton. Gap between Leclerc and Vettel. The gap between Leclerc and Vettel is 0.8 of a second. Again, Ferrari strategy this week. They actually have one car for this race, so let's hope it's better than what it usually is. You know, because they only have one car to focus all their resources in. Verstappen again complaining about struggling with the wind, as we were on board with Lando Norris almost overtaking Pierre Gasly into the second sector, but not into the third sector, sorry, but not quite making so. Let's see if he can actually make it through in the DRS straight, the start-finish line straight. 21 km/h winds. Daniel Ricciardo just overtook Mick Schumacher. Keep in mind, Schumacher is on the hard tires and Ricciardo's on the mediums, as we see Valtteri Bottas getting into the pits. He was just losing time there behind the Gasly Norris train. Ocon gets past Mick Schumacher as well. Schumacher losing 2 places there. Bottas, Tsunoda, and Ricciardo all into the pits now. Fitting the hards for Bottas. Slow stop, kinda. Slow release. Let's see what happens there in the end. 4-second stop for Ricciardo. 2.3 for Yuki. That's really good. Let's see what Bottas can do for the next few laps, and if Gasly and Norris pit and come out behind them. Yuki fit the mediums. Ricciardo just dropped down behind Zhou, as Zhou has fresher tires and better pace. Zhou up into 17th place after already having stopped, by the way. Let's see, Sebastian Vettel defending that P6 with his life. Tires are still okay, Hamilton says. Leclerc P7 right now, 0.6 of a second behind Sebastian Vettel. Latifi, the safety car, will catch Ricciardo. Yeah, perhaps. Ricciardo's dropped to second to last now. I think he stopped. That's the only explanation there. Leclerc chasing Vettel. Yes, he hasn't overtaken him yet. Verstappen team radio? Mind the bump on the round down to turn 12. Okay, so Gasly pitted. Gasly fits new set of hard tires. Let's see. Everyone from Gasly down has stopped. Yes, everyone from Gasly down has stopped. Once again, we are back onto Vettel v Leclerc. ISO mini pitting, tire wear, that was the predicted strategy. Well, actually the pit window opened at lap 12. Yeah, a bit too much degradation. Oh, DRS open. Charles Leclerc makes the move into P6, and in front of Sebastian Vettel he gets. Leclerc finally passes Vettel. Yes, he did so in turn 11, I think it is. The top one. Is it 11 or 12? Let's see. Lewis Hamilton coming in. New set of hards. And that's a good stop. 2.9 seconds. Yeah, that's a good strategy. And he comes out in front of Norris. He has clean road ahead. Let's see what he can do with those tires. Let's see if he can bring them to life and perhaps get the undercut done on the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. Is this peak Gasly? I think we already saw peak Gasly. Free to push for Max Verstappen, free to push. So they're trying to widen the gap. Yeah, 5 seconds almost clear of Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen. Max is likely saving the engine. No, he just got told that he's free to push. And it's slowly on the top. Yeah, Verstappen, it's a 12.5 second gap to Russell. It's a big gap. Perez still not through, still not in front of the Mercedes. Oh, that is Max Verstappen coming in. Good stop. Hard tires. And that seems to be a double stack. Yes, as Russell also comes in. I think Perez is not. Oh, the 5-second penalty is being served now. Yeah, so Verstappen, Perez stood out. I think he stayed out, I think, because Russell came in. He was told to do the opposite of what Russell did, and that makes a lot of sense. Max Verstappen comes out just in front of Lance Stroll, and he has clean air. He has clean air in front. So pit window is open for the medium starters. Lap 12 to 18. That's the pit window. So that's Verstappen, Stroll, Leclerc, Vettel, and Norris yet to pit with the medium tires. Then it's Alonso, Schumacher, Ocon, and Magnussen on the hards, who are not going to stop yet. Let's see, Leclerc on the inside, on Lance Stroll, and he's up into the podium. Perez goes purple, did he? That's good news. That's definitely good news. Checo pitting, is that true? Is Checo coming in? Yes, he is. Thank you so much. Who was that? Nivedia Guisar. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, make sure to leave a like. It's free. It's just a second. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's also free, and it also just takes a second. Let's see, Norris is also in the pits. 2.1 second stop for Checo Perez. That's a really good stop. Let's see, Lando Norris, 2.4. That's also good. What does Latifi do? He does finish at the back. That's what Latifi does. P19 for him. Valtteri Bottas comes out in front of Norris. So Bottas effectively overtook Norris in that stop. Neither of them could get past Gasly. Yeah, Stroll is back up into the podium. He hasn't pitted, by the way. Latifi will win. Do not underestimate the GOAT. Sorry, my bad. An Aston podium would be nice. It would be. It definitely would be. How long will hearts last? Someone screams in the chat. I have no idea, because the both of the strategies we got at the start of the race showed people starting on the mediums. No one starting on the hards. But that's Stroll coming in. Stroll coming in. Medium tires, and that's a slow stop. 3.8 second stop for Stroll. That's not what you want. That's definitely not what you want. As Russell overtakes Fernando Alonso for P6. Russell in front of Alonso there. And Lewis Hamilton overtook Sebastian Vettel as well. Yep, Hamilton's up into third place. New fastest first sector by Hamilton as well. We're now looking at Ocon and one of the Haases, that is Mick Schumacher. None of those have pitted. Schumacher, Ocon, and Magnussen. Let's see, the DRS is open for Ocon. As he tries to get the move down on Mick Schumacher, he goes around the inside. Around the outside there in the end. And he gets the move done and is up into 9th place. Ocon yet to pit as well. A little bit hungry. Do you think he could end in points for one of the Haases? No way. I don't think so. Yeah, it's the last year of the GOAT. We just have to enjoy the GOAT for a little bit more. Gonna have to go on board with Latifi and see what he does. Let's see, Leclerc's in radio. Leclerc saying Plan E, consider. Plan E for Ferrari, apparently. Probably the E, I mean, it's not that they have as many plans as they do letters. They have plans with letters on their name, like their initial. Plan E is probably extend. So it's probably that Leclerc's gonna stretch that first stop as much as he can. Verstappen asked what are his thoughts on the compound, and he said it's okay. It doesn't feel amazing, but it's okay. Plan E box for enters. Plan Eco Boost. He's going straight to electric power to save the environment. Plan E for emotional damage. So let's see, Gasly and Magnussen. That's a nice overtake around the inside by Gasly on Magnussen. Oh, yellow flag on the third sector. That's Bottas, I think. He lost a few places there. Is he on the wall? Still losing places. I think that's him out of the race. Yup, he's down to last. I think that's him out of the race. Another engine problem for Alpha? Another? Okay, no, he's on the gravel trap. Yeah, he's probably spun and he's beached now as we get a safety car. We just got a safety car. Okay, so that's good for those of them oh yeah, so okay, we are seeing the spin and then he got beached. Yeah, it's buried, that car. And yeah, that's good for those who extended their first stop. Yeah, they're probably gonna be coming in. That's Leclerc, that's Vettel, that's probably Alonso as well. Perhaps Ocon, Schumacher, Magnussen. Let's see, the safety car stopped at the front of at the top of the hill. And that's indeed Leclerc coming in. Oh, we're now seeing the safety car on the minimap. This is plan E. E stands for safety car. Vettel also in the pits. Show me Alonso coming in. Yes, I think he's coming in as well. Yes, he's in. And that's Leclerc coming out in P4. That's Vettel coming out in P6. And that's Alonso coming out in P7. That was a good stop, a really good stop, a 2.4. Ocon's also in, so they're going to double stack. Then it's Schumacher and Magnussen. Both of them also coming in. Started on the hard tires, those. And let's see. Alonso's going to come behind Gasly. Just barely behind Gasly. Yeah, lost 2 places there, Alonso. 5-second stop for Kevin. And Latifi, of course, Latifi always pits. Latifi always pits. Red flag? No, not red flag. No, everyone's no. Why are people saying red flag? No, it's a safety car. It's a safety car. It's a safety car. No, it's not a red flag, people. It's a safety car. Why is everyone saying red flag? It's not red flag. It said red flag. Where did it say red flag? No, it's a safety car. It's safety car. And of course, Latifi stopped again. Plan E, escalate the situation. Yeah, Science Team Radio. Come on, what happened there? Rear puncture, I think he said. Touch from Mercedes. His pit box told him. Safety car, safety car. I'll tell you guys when the safety car is coming in. I'll tell you guys when it's done. Right now we are under safety car. Plan E, escort sister team to the gravel. That's a good one, Brian. Diego Ruiz. No, no es español, pero yo sí. Va, no soy español, pero hablo español. Russell took T-Bone steak for lunch. How many laps to the race? 56. We're on lap 20 of 56, so we're nearing the midway point of the race. Nearing it. So we are still under safety car. It says safety car. It doesn't say red flag. It says safety car. Drone camera is amazing. Yeah, it's pretty good. It definitely cannot keep up with the cars, but it's pretty good. That's the thing with the helicam. That's why the helicam hasn't been phased out, because a helicopter can go much faster than a drone. It can go like 300 kilometers an hour, a helicopter. Hamilton Team Radio? These brakes are something else, mate. I'm struggling. Let's see him get a new fastest lap under the safety car as well. Does Checo have an issue with the front wing? No end plate? Please update, please. Yeah, so no end plate. End plate, not end plates. He's missing the right end plate on the front wing, but he has not. He decided not to change the front wing, so he is still out there with a damaged front wing, and I think he's gonna go with it to the end. It would make sense. Bottas' car is being removed still. I think this is gonna be our last. The lap that's gonna start now is gonna be the last safety car lap. Safety car, safety car, safety car. As it stands, Red Bull Racing will be Constructors Champions in 2022. Okay, so if the race finishes as is, or even better for Red Bull, that'll be it. No red flags, guys. I will tell you if there's a red flag. If I don't say red flag, then it's not a red flag. Stop it. There's two guys putting red flags. They're confusing everyone, so there we go. They're out. Yeah, they just enjoy saying red flag, and it's not. Oh, it's 4 people. Let's see. Yep. We're in timeout as well. Oh, this is good. This is fun. I could do this all day. There we go. Safety car ending? Is it ending? Yes, okay, so I predicted it correctly once more. Let's see. Safety car coming in this lap. Lap comparison. Oh wow, 51 seconds slower safety car compared to the Formula 1 car around the track. Let's see, Verstappen slowing everyone down again because he's leading the race again. Any chance of rain? No chance of rain whatsoever. No, it's almost completely sunny on the track. We're nearing the midway point of the race, though. Nearing it, not quite there. In like 7 laps, I think we'll be there. But let's see. Checo Perez right now we're on board with as Max Verstappen has started to push. With 2 corners to go. Green flag, and we are racing once again. So going into turn 1. Oh, that's really close there between Vettel and Stroll and Russell in front. Are they going to go for the overtake? And that's Gasly defending from Alonso. Alonso's trying to go around the outside. Is he gonna do the switchback? He definitely does do so, and Alonso's in front of Gasly, Tsunoda's in front of Norris, Magnussen's in front of Zhou. Yeah, that's really close between Vettel and Stroll, as Alonso is right on the back of the two. How many laps? 56 total. We are on lap 22 right now. Latifi caught up. There we go. That's the dude who said Latifi's gonna win. This is where the race turns around. Ocon trying to make the overtake. Oh no, he goes really wide into turn 11, and he gets overtaken by Yuki. Oh, that's a big crash. That's Alonso's race. Oh, that's a very high-speed crash. Many cars involved. I think that's the Aston Martin. That's Stroll. That's Alonso. That's going to be another safety car. What happened there? Alonso, did he manage to survive that? He's dropping down. What happened there? That's a very high-speed crash. That's another safety car. Are we gonna get a... I think that's a red flag, guys. I think that's a red flag. Let's see. Safety car as of now. But I wouldn't be... Yeah, that's a lot of debris. That's gonna be a red flag. Safety car as of now. Safety car. Yeah, Alonso was behind and he's coming in. Is he gonna retire the car? Is he gonna change the front wing and continue? No idea. Is the Latifi coming in again? Yeah, okay, so just I think oh, it's a big chunk of floor missing from that Alpine. New tires, new hard tires. Stroll's getting out of the... Yeah, Stroll's out of the car. He's fine, luckily. New hards for Alonso and a new front wing as well. I think... I don't know why that's not red flag. Let's see a replay right now. What happened? Alonso has a better exit. He's getting close. Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh, he went airborne. Yeah, so Alonso moved to overtake and Stroll moved to block. And well, yeah, that's... I mean, there's not much you can do about that. Yeah, so Stroll turned into Alonso as he was being overtaken. I don't really know what Stroll was thinking there. Stroll forgot to look in his mirror again, yes. Yeah, he kind of did. Did anyone go airborne? Yes, Alonso kinda. Yeah, no one else got involved in that, which I think is great. Alonso radio? Pretty late move, yes. Yes, a bit late for Gasly to for Stroll to defend there. Very 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 odd move, let's say. But Alonso, I think he is still racing. Yes, he's still racing. Okay, so Alonso's got a lot to do now. Yeah, so Alonso seems to be doing fine. Let's see if he can do something with that now. He's in P17 with hard tires. But I mean, at least he's not out of the race. As of now. Testing the new teammate, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so again, safety car, no red flag. Somehow. So hungry right now. So hungry. Hold on a second. Is Hamilton on new tires? Everyone's on new tires, pretty much. Zhou and Yus coming to the pits? Yeah, he went over the debris, Zhou, I think pretty badly. Or there's some pits. I wish. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. 1 second. I got food. Hey, Jose Martinez. Member for 5 months. Get Ryan some food, guys. We're losing him. I'm here. Don't worry. Chaotic race. Yes. Manos man. Yes. I think it's a miracle that Alonso's not out of the race. How? How is he not out of the race? Latifi driver of the day, definitely. Almost won 2012 Valencia. Almost. Why is there a safety car? Because Stroll tried to, I'm not going to say defend. I don't know what he did, but yeah, pretty much Stroll turned into Alonso. Stroll welcoming Alonso to the Team D Ocon way, definitely. He defended like a lion. He defended like a plane. I'm just glad Alonso didn't go over. Definitely, yes. And it's a miracle how Alonso just like is still in the race. It's insane. Have you ever been to a Grand Prix? No. Unfortunately, no. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You have the live telemetry. I have some telemetry. What are you eating? I was eating one of these. Cereal bar. Damn shame, Rand. I know what you're missing, buddy. I think I'm here, dude. I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Radio check. Radio check, radio check. Can you hear me? I'm here. Radio check. Radio check. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I never left. People were saying like, okay, well, you don't know what you're missing, and I was like, oh, what am I missing? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay, I'm good. We're good. We're good. We hear you. Okay, okay, yeah, I got it. I got it. Thank you, guys. Safety car is ending. Okay, green flag, and we are racing once again. Very, very close there into turn one by the top 10, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down to Gasly. Top 7, sorry. All the way down to Gasly. Let's see into turn one that nothing happens there. That's an overtake being done by Magnussen on Ocon. Magnussen gets up into 11th place, drops Ocon down into 12th, and Ocon is up into 11th once again, apparently there. And Magnussen is up into 11th once again. Leclerc's plan E is looking good, yes. No DRS. No DRS so far. It's gonna be available in 3 laps time. That's Sebastian Vettel trying to overtake George Russell, getting really close to it into turn 12. Alonso did a pretty wheelie, yes. The only driver to wheelie the new 2022 cars. I guess Max is on plan A. He's on plan W. Get it? Go Latifi. Yeah, Latifi's in P15. Close to the points. Pierre Gasly noted for being way too far back on the safety car restart. Or during the safety car. Let's see. Right now, Verstappen's leading from Hamilton and Perez with Leclerc in P4, Russell P5, Vettel P6, Gasly, Tsunoda P7 and P8 with Norris in P9 and a Haas. Mick Schumacher P10. Verstappen complaining about drivability. He says it's shit. He got told Strat 2, whatever that means. And look, it's Brad Pitt. Again, on another team's pit box. Gotifi is beating Alonso, Joe, Stroll, Bottas, and Sainz. Yeah, he's beating a two-time world champion, one of the best rookies. He's beating Stroll, and two Grand Prix winners. Oh, sorry, Stroll has a pole position. There we go. And Latifi is faster than all of them. 3 of them are not on the track right now, and the rest are coming for him. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's a bit of a train developing behind Ricardo there. How does Alonso continue to race that car? I've got no idea. Should have disintegrated. We almost got the 2 Spanish drivers out. DRS is now enabled. Okay, so overtakes are gonna start to happen now. Did anyone pit already? Everyone pitted. Leclerc saying they are so quick down the straight. Yeah, the Red Bulls are really quick on the straight. I saw the telemetry replay of the difference between the pole lap and Max Verstappen, and yeah, Verstappen just takes off on the straights. Oh, Alonso's on the overtake. It's gonna do the overtake on Latifi. 300ths of a second between them. Come on. Yes. It's in front, up into P15. Lando Norris's car is damaged. We just got that information directly from McLaren. Yes, Zach Brown just called me up. He said, hey, dude, Lando's car is damaged. So, yes, that's damage from the wreckage, from the car, from the debris, you know? Probably. A bit of a train there forming behind Gasly once again, as Norris is trying to overtake Yuki Tsunoda around the inside there for P8? P8, there we go. No, he doesn't manage to do so in the end. Yeah, there we go. And Zach Brown just confirmed that the accident between Fernando and Stroll caused damage on Norris' car. Norris's car. Yeah, Field is starting to spread out a little bit there as we see Leclerc making his way around the outside on Checo Perez and goes really, really wide. He has to give that position back. He does do so on the third sector. Leclerc went really wide there into turn 12. Tried to go around the outside and just completely missed the braking point. Perez is too slow, says Limit Pro. I don't think that's it. I think he's not as fast as perhaps he could be, but yeah, I think it's fine. So the field is starting to spread out a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what overtakes are close to happening. That's Perez and Leclerc, like we saw last lap. Then there's the Gasly train, which is from P7 down to P11. So that's Gasly, Tsunoda, Norris, and Schumacher. Then there's the Magnussen train, which consists of Magnussen, Ocon, Ricciardo, Albon, Alonso, and that's it. Albon is really close to Ricciardo, and Alonso's really close to Albon as well. So there might be a secondary train starting to form, as Ricciardo slows down a little bit and falls behind Ocon and is out of DRS range of the Alpine driver in P12. Oh, late on the brakes for Charles Leclerc as he pushes the Red Bull wide, and he is in front and into the podium places. Leclerc on the Ferrari into turn 12. He tried to go around the inside instead of the outside this time out, and it worked perfectly. Zhou in front of Latifi now. And Albon overtook Ricciardo, and Latifi re-overtook Zhou. Poor Latifi, man. He just keeps getting overtaken, even though he's the best driver we've ever had in this sport. My God. Gasly's under investigation for the car lengths behind the safety car again, as the train continues to, continue. Chugs along the track. Alonso 0.3 of a second behind Ricciardo. Is that gonna happen this lap? Not this lap, no. Fastest first sector by Lewis Hamilton, who's in second place. 1.7 second the gap between Hamilton and Verstappen. By the way, check Perez Team Radio. Leclerc went off. No, he didn't go off. He definitely didn't go off. Pierre Gasly has a 5-second penalty. Gasly has a 5-second penalty. Ooh, Alonso passed Ricciardo there, and Albon is up next for him. P14 for Alonso. Still insane that after that, if you guys haven't seen the crash, go check it on Twitter or like watch the replay after the race is over. The replay, the highlights on YouTube. Now, I mean, there was no way I thought he was coming back from that crash, but he did, and he's overtaking people now. It's insane. Yeah, Alonso's within DRS of Albon already. As they're gonna come close to the start-finish straight now. Latifi's next opponent, Ricciardo. Ah, yes. The mortal enemies, Latifi and Ricciardo. How the mighty have fallen, huh? A replay from behind the safety car. Yeah, he just pretty much gave him half the straight. That's a bit too much. Oh, that's an end plate loose on George Russell's car. That's a loose end plate. I'm pretty sure Red Bull are going to report that. That's a loose end plate on George Russell's car on the front wing, on the front right part of the wing. It's a bit flappy there. Vettel P5 then? No, Vettel's P6 right now. Vettel's P6. Well, if Russell, sorry, has to come in, yes. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I were Red Bull, I would definitely go and report that. Alonso P14, RIP. Well, he's getting close to Albon now. He's probably gonna get the overtake done this lap, and then it's gonna be right behind his teammate. He wasn't like P6 though. That hurts. Gasly comes in. Gasly comes in to serve his penalty as well. He'll be coming out a long way back. I would say behind Gotifi. Yep. Down in dead last place. So Latifi is ahead of race winner Pierre Gasly now. The car is super unpredictable in the wind. Third time Verstappen's complained about the wind. 1.4 seconds the gap between Hamilton and Verstappen. The gap is shrinking, guys. The gap is shrinking. 1.5 now, but still. "25-kilometer-an-hour winds. Going like across the circuit, like from the first sector to the second sector. From the first sector to the third sector. Sorry, the second sector is like all the top part, but yes. Let's see, we're on board with Alonso. Oh, the rear view mirror of Alonso is also like flappy. But I mean, yeah. Oh, he's in front of Albon now. Hey, Alonso is up into 12th place. Ocon's up next for him. Alonso's mirror is flapping. Yeah. Very true, Jose. Very true. It says Sheeran. And that's Norris getting past Tsunoda because Tsunoda pitted and so did Mick Schumacher. Both of them into the pits. That puts Haas, Kevin Magnussen into P8 and both Alpines into the points now. What the fuck? Why did they pit Mick? Because I think he pitted from the mediums to the mediums again. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check that for you. Yeah, Russell with a weekend plate. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the strategies. I feel like it's hurting my drivability, these strat changes, says Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen keeps complaining. So let's see. Schumacher went from the hards to the mediums, and the mediums were gone. And Tsunoda went to the from the mediums to the mediums, and now it's on the hards. Okay, so I was half right on that one. Who's that? Vettel's from the mediums to the mediums as well, so I think he would be pitting soon. Hamilton's into the pits. New hards for Lewis Hamilton. Norris also into the pits. Let's see if the undercut works. He's perhaps going to try and undercut Max Verstappen. Let's see if it does eventually actually work. I think it was a bit of a slow stop for Lando Norris. Oh no, 2.2 seconds. That was actually quite a good stop. Quite a good stop. So Norris is now out behind Mr. Goat. And behind the Pierre Gasly. So no one can undercut Gasly this race. Oh no, that was Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah, so okay, so Gasly had the penalty. My bad. Yeah, Gasly's far down behind. Yeah, Gasly's P last now. P last. How many laps left? We're in lap 35 of 56, so 21 laps remaining. 21 laps remaining. It's been entertaining this race so far. Verstappen, box, box, box. Okay, so Verstappen's coming in this lap. Fastest middle sector for Lewis Hamilton. That's gonna be very close. That's gonna be very close. That's a bad stop. The tires are not going in. Tires are not going in. That's like a 11-second stop. And that's Lewis Hamilton leading this race, pretty much. Charles Leclerc in the pits as well, now blocked Max Verstappen. So Leclerc is in front of Verstappen, and so is Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton's now effectively leading this race. Oof, this is gonna be an interesting one. Ricciardo also pits. Verstappen just came into the radio and said, beautiful. He's very happy this race. A very happy chap. A very happy chap is Max Verstappen today. Black and white flag for car 10. That is Pierre Gasly for exceeding track limits. Gasly's got every single penalty this time. Let's see. George Russell's all over the back of Checo Perez. Sebastian Vettel's in the podium still. Yeah, that was the front left just didn't go in. Just didn't go in. They had to change the tire gun, and then it went in. That's P3. George Russell comes in. 3.2 stop. 3.2 second stop. I think Checo's gonna be coming in next lap. Let's see. Is Russell gonna come out behind the traffic? Behind Max Verstappen for sure. And is it gonna be in front or behind the Haas? Side by side with the Haas, and the Haas seems to be in front. That's Kevin Magnussen side by side with Russell, and that's pretty much the undercut done for Russell, unless he can get the overtake. No, but these are the twisty bit. You cannot overtake on the twisty bit. The twisty bit is not a part you can overtake on. So I think if Perez pits this lap, he can still save it. Christian Horner remind all the strategists, I don't know, someone from Red Bull reminded Verstappen that they are in a team and that they win and lose together. Let's see, DRS on Leclerc. Can he get the move done? And that is side by side, George Russell getting past now the Haas of Kevin Magnussen into turn 1, and Checo has to pit now. Has he pitted? Has Checo pitted? I don't think Checo pitted. No, I don't think Checo pitted. Okay, I think that they just threw the lead away. Not the lead, but the position away. Bro, that's 18 laps in mediums for K-Mag. It's about to pop. He's gonna pop. Like in the Matrix, you know? Verstappen, your fastest lap of the race. DRS open. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. He goes around the outside. No, Max Verstappen is not getting past Leclerc on that start-finish straight. Checo holding out for the softs. I got no clue, dude. No clue. And now it's Leclerc and Verstappen through the twisty bit. How many laps left? We have under 20 laps left. Vettel P2 with a green tractor. Yes, not a tractor anymore, might I add. But yes, it's a very quick, a green missile, let's say. It's become a really quick car in this past few races. Oh, very close. That's Max Verstappen on the back, on the gearbox of Leclerc. And let's see if he can get the move done on the start-finish straight. Perez, box, box, box. Penalty not served correctly for Gasly. Noted. Okay, let's see what comes out of that. And let's see what comes out from the pit lane of Checo Perez, who's now into the pits. Clean stop, kinda. Yeah, 3.8, not the best, not the worst. Let's see if he is in front or behind George Russell when they come out. And that's Max Verstappen trying to go on the inside, and he manages to get the move done, and Max Verstappen is up and in front. Oh, side by side, Leclerc retakes that position. Leclerc is still in front of them. Leclerc still in front and in P3. That was an insane switchback. And Russell is in front of Checo Perez now. Russell is in front of Checo Perez, and Perez is in front of Russell now. I need to see that. Come on, switch on to that. You're on the twisty bit. You cannot overtake on the twisty bit. Let me see Checo and Russell. Come on. I want to see the action. Vettel's leading the race. Oh, and let's see, around the outside goes Max Verstappen, and he's in front right now, effectively, of Charles Leclerc. He gets the move done, and Lewis Hamilton is next. Lewis Hamilton second. Sebastian Vettel is leading the race. Yes, this is an actual thing that's happening right now. Switcheroo, someone said in the chat. Yes, kinda. Not really, but almost. Let's see, fastest lap by Max Verstappen once again. Leclerc has DRS and is close to Max Verstappen, but I don't think he's overtaken. I don't think he's overtaking. That was an insane switchback into turn one by Verstappen and Leclerc. Insane. And okay, we're now seeing the replay of Perez v Russell. Yeah, Perez had to go very aggressively on the inside, and he had just no speed to defend that position when it came to going onto the twisty bit. But Perez went in front on the twisty bit. Perez ends up in front, going into the twisty bit. So is Perez in front now? Why aren't you allowed to overtake on the twisty bit? Because it's like the car's going. There's no possible way to overtake there. Yeah, Perez is in front of Russell there. Perez is in front because he overtook before the part where you cannot overtake because you will die if you overtake on the twisty bit. You will die. Alonso gets past Ocon with an extra stop. Alonso's up into 8th place now. Gasly under investigation. Yes, that's true, for not serving the penalty correctly. And that's Hamilton taking the lead. Hamilton gets past Sebastian Vettel and into the lead. Those two haven't fought for position in quite a while. Lap 41 out of 56, and Hamilton is leading this race. This is going to be an interesting end to the race, to say the least. Let's see, Leclerc's technically still within DRS, but Verstappen's closing in on Hamilton and Vettel, of course. Hambet Berlek, yes, exactly. Ocon is 7/10 of a second behind Alonso, still within DRS as well. Oh, the gap is extending a little bit. Kevin Magnussen is on P7. George Russell still cannot get past Perez. He's been battling the whole race to get past him. Magnussen is under investigation for ignoring yellow flags. So, striking distance in 5 laps between Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. Is Verstappen gonna come? There's 15 laps to go, so it's gonna be 10 laps of absolute mayhem there. Oh, this is gonna be a good ending. Oh, and that's Vettel into the pits. That's Vettel out of the way. So that's Verstappen with clean air in front to get to Lewis Hamilton, and that's a very slow stop. A very slow stop for Vettel. Come on, what's going on? Lift the car again. Oh no, Vettel! What's going on there? No further action for Magnussen, and that's a 17-second stop for Vettel, and he's out of the points. I want to end my life. P11 for Lando Norris. That's P11 for Lando Norris as he gets past Yuki Tsunoda. Just heard my dad screaming downstairs about Vettel. Yes, I would. Yeah. Completely understandable. 17-second stop, and he's now on P13. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, we're now looking at the overtake of Norris on Tsunoda. Both of them with DRS. I'm gonna sleep by, guys, says Wilson. Yeah. Poor battle. I would say this is about time. F's in the chat for Vettel's race. F's in the chat, guys. Just do it. Yeah, yeah, this is it. This is it. Latifi and Schumacher under investigation for ignoring Latifi. For ignoring Latifi. Ignoring Latifi for causing a collision. Yeah, F's in the chat for Vettel. Oh, and that's Lando with a double overtake. Well, 2 laps in a row. He's passed Zhou and Yu now and up into the points. For ignoring Latifi. I don't know if you get a penalty for ignoring Latifi in the in the paddock. My God. Latifi, yeah, oh God. Ricardo's like much slower than Latifi. 7 seconds slower than Latifi. Five-second penalty for Latifi. Okay, forcing another driver off the track. Max getting closer. Yeah, but I don't think he's getting close enough. I don't think he's going to have the time. 2.5 seconds is now the gap. He's... Oh, God. Okay, so last lap it was 1.5 tenths he closed. And now it's half a second. Half a second. It's insane. Okay, so he might actually get enough laps to do so. Let's see, Lando Norris with another overtake. This time it's gonna be on Alex Albon, and let's see, around the inside, he tries to go around the outside, he changes there for the back. And is he gonna do it? Is he in front? Yes, he is. Lando Norris making up 3 places in 3 laps. And now, on to the twisty bit. Alonso's closing in on Magnussen as well, by 1 second in the last, 10 laps. It's not, yeah, he's like a second a lap closer. Oh, damn, Verstappen's 2.2 seconds behind now. Let's see the replay between Latifi and, yeah, okay, so Latifi just both ended off the track. They both, like, Latifi crashed into Magnussen side by side, and they both, yeah, went onto the track. Or was it Schumacher? It's one of the Haases, either way. Verstappen gaining time, definitely. 2.2. Well, he hasn't gained any time since the replay. 2.2 seconds is still the gap. Ocon's made up 12 places. That's insane. Chequito. Oh, damn. Chequito in 4th place has just taken 1.3 seconds off Hamilton there in the last lap. 1.3 seconds in 4th place he is right now. .6 seconds between Hamilton and Verstappen. Now it's the gap's widened. The gap's widened. Let's see, 9 laps to go. 2.3 seconds between those two. Max still holding on to that faster lap, yes. Yes, he is. We are now on board with Alonso and his flappy mirror with Lando Norris getting really close to Ocon. Goes around the inside, gets the move done, and Norris is up into 8th place. Another overtake. He's on fire, this guy. Damn, this car's great on the brakes, Norris's McLaren. Formula 1 car. From the McLaren Formula 1 team. The Norris Express, yes! This is the other kind of train. This is not the cargo train, this is the express train, the bullet train. Oh, Ocon's in the pits. Ocon's in the pits. Dropped down to almost last place there. Wonder what happened. Was he on the mediums? No, I don't think he was. I don't know. Oh yeah, he went from the hards to the hards, I think. Or from the hards to the mediums. I don't know. He fitted instead of mediums and he's down in P16 now. Oh, I think it was the only one left to do the second stop. Let me check. Let me check. Oh shit, I switched on to the wrong channel. There we go. Data channel. Let me check, guys. Let me check. Ocon, yes, okay. He hadn't done his second stop, and now he's done it. Magnussen also hasn't done his second stop. Other than that, yeah, everyone's already stopped twice. I think Alonso's gonna struggle, but he's gonna try and go to the end on those tires. He's definitely gonna struggle, but he's gonna try. He's gonna try. .7 seconds between those two. 9 laps remaining. Fastest first sector by Max Verstappen. 1.9. Oh god, this is gonna be a close end to the race. 1.8. 1.7. 1.6. Oh god. This is insane. 1.7. 1.7. 1.65. 1.6. This is insane. This is gonna be 1.5. Oh god, this is gonna be super close. 1.4. Damn. 1.3. On to the twisty bit. Well, remember, you cannot overtake on the twisty bit. You will die. That's Ocon overtaking Mr. Goat, Mr. Tiffy, Mr. Nicholas Tiffy. The GOAT. 1.7 now. The gap's widened. The gap's widened by half a second since they crossed the line. Since the twisty bit started. Sebastian Vettel, 12th place, dude. 12th place. That's Alonso getting very, very, very close to Kevin Magnussen. 0.5 of a second is the gap between those two. And then from Magnussen, it's 21 seconds to Russell. Can Alonso get that 7th place and get in front of Ocon in the championship, even after having crashed? That's gonna be an insane one. This is gonna be a very good race if that happens. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, remember my Ferrari accent? I haven't done it in quite a while. Oh, and that is the mirror. The mirror of Fernando Alonso's gone. The mirror is gone. Completely gone. I just saw it fly away. Yep, that's the mirror completely gone of Fernando Alonso's car. And hey, look, the sex bots are here. Thank you, dude. Bye for muting them. The flappy mirror's gone. Alonso has a rocket, yes. Are you Italian? No. Io non sono italiano. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I just said I'm not Italian. Goat of linguistics. Thank you. Alonso's in front of Magnussen now, up into P6. And 0.8 of a second! 0.8 of a second! Between Verstappen and Hamilton. It's within the DRS now. Oh, God. Across the start-finish straight. DRS open, DRS open. Yes, indeed. Cat TZ. Oh no, they are now onto the start-finish straight. 0.7 of a second is the gap between those two. Is this close enough to go on to go for it this lap? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. 0.5 of a second. I don't think it is. 0.4 of a second. Oof. Norris is also past Magnussen, so now it's also the battle for P6 between Alonso and Norris. Seconds between Norris and Alonso there. Still points for Haas. Not from the driver that they wanted to get points from, so that you should become Hamilton now. What? Am I becoming a hatter? Am I becoming a hatter now? Again? Like yesterday? Oh god, I can already feel it growing on my head. Vettel's past Zhou. Vettel's into the points now. Vettel's into the points. I think he should get driver. Oh, Alonso or Vettel. Either of them should get driver of the day today. Or, I mean, Verstappen or Hamilton, whoever wins. DRS open around the inside. Max Verstappen tries to get the move done and is in front. At least for now, they side by side. In the third sector, Lewis Hamilton tries to go around the inside now. Is that enough? Is that gonna be enough? I don't think that's gonna be enough. I think that's Max Verstappen getting that position there. Hamilton is not gonna give this one up though. Hamilton fight this one to the end. 2 corners left to go to the end of the lap. Lap 50 of 56. And I think that's it for this race. DRS is open for Lewis Hamilton. And I think that's it. And on the rest of it they go. That's the position sealer, you know? Oh, a bit of a loose what's the thingy called? Like the fin that goes over the wheel, you know? They look amazing. These new cars, they look amazing. But the fin that goes over the wheel on Verstappen's car, the front left one, is kind of loose. Just FYI, just letting you guys know. No win for Lewis this year. I mean, if it's not going to happen today, I don't think it's going to happen at all. This was the opportunity. DRS open for Hamilton still. As they come into turn 12. Hamilton's not going to let that one go. Hamilton team radio. He's gone off again. He just said. Driver of the day. So it's between Vettel, Alonso, Hamilton, and Verstappen. You guys know who I'm going to vote for. The Mr. P6, but yeah, Sebastian Vettel's race and I mean they're all insane. They're all insane. I would break the driver of the day cake into 4 pieces and give one of them to each driver. 1.3 seconds a gap between Norris and Alonso. It's closing down by around 2 or 3 tenths a lap. Vettel up into P9 gets past Alex Albon. Vettel is, I don't think is gonna get enough laps to get past Magnussen, but is into the points and well into the points. It's not like, oh, Albon gets past Vettel again. And Tsunoda past Zhou. Let's see, Sebastian Vettel. Okay, so they're gonna go on to the start-finish straight, and I think that's Vettel. Oh yeah, okay. So Sebastian Vettel goes around the outside. Around the outside on the second to last corner. But I think now Alex Albon has DRS. And yes, he does. He's probably going to go and get in front of the Aston again. I said like again 7 times in one sentence. Excuse me. Oh no, he did not. Black and white flag for car 1. That's Max Verstappen for exceeding track limits. Someone screamed there. Gol de Boca. Sí. Confirmed. Someone said Gol de Boca. Así que, Gol de Boca. Okay, no penalty for Max. It's just a black and white flag. It's a warning. It's a warning. So 3 laps to go. We have Verstappen leading from Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Alonso, Norris, Magnussen, Vettel, and Albon. El mundo de Hades. Al parecer sí está jugando Boca. No sé. Acá ahorita gol de Boca, así que asumo será gol de Boca. Why would he get a penalty for exceeding track limits? But he's done so not enough times to warrant a penalty. Ah, 1-0 Independiente, ok, bueno. Ahora estamos en esto igual. Fastest first sector by Lewis Hamilton. Purple first sector. So Max now at 3 strikes. He went off at turn 20, Hamilton says. So, turn 20? Is there a turn 20? I think it's the last turn. But yes, he's right there, Hamilton. He's right there. Let's see, 3 laps to go, Hamilton team radio, and possibly turn 9. So he's trying to say everything he can for Verstappen to get a penalty, a 5-second penalty, and Hamilton to win the race. He's now, over DRS. DRS is gone for Hamilton, 1.2 seconds. And now Verstappen's going to try and get the widest gap that he possibly can with the 2 laps that he's got remaining to see if he can completely negate, even if a penalty comes, that 5 seconds. And as Yuki Tsunoda gets past Alex Albon, and Yuki is into the top 10. White and black flag for Hamilton for track limits. Oh, it's okay. So Zhou's down into P12. Okay, so both of them have three strikes. Oh, Zhou's dropping down. Zhou's dropping down to P13 now. He's dropping down on the train. I think something happened there. He went wide or something and he dropped down on the train. I'm pissing myself so bad right now. But it's 2 laps to go, so I'm gonna hold it. Now, both of them complained a lot this race. Hamilton and Verstappen. So, no favoritism here. They're both whining this race like 2 little babies. Yuki Tsunoda's up into 10th place now. Past Alex Albon once again. Hold it, Ryan. You can do it. I know, Jose. I'm trying. I'm still mad about what happened to Vettel. Yes. P9. I mean, at least he got some points. At least he got some points. Norris, 6/10 of a second behind Alonso now. He's got 1 lap and a half to make or break that position. This has been an insane race. That's Russell into the pits. He's got a free pit stop, Russell, due to the big-ass gap that he's got back to Alonso to try and steal away a point from Verstappen. Oh, well, I mean, it helps for the Constructors' Championship, yeah. I was going to say how much does it detract from the already won championship, but no, it's an extra point for the Constructors, so that's good. Yeah, so the first time we've seen a red tire this race. He's out and 7 seconds in front of Alonso. Norris now 0.3 of a second behind. Oh, look, that's Team Apple. That's Tim Apple there on with a checkered flag. Tim Apple himself. Gasly gets past Alex. Alex Albon's dropping hard this last few laps. I'm gonna unbutton my pants because, oh god, that's so much better for my pissing myself situation. Less pressure there on the bladder. Last lap has just started. Mr. Apple is gonna wave the flag at the end of the next lap. Schumacher under investigation for exceeding track limits, and Norris gets past Fernando Alonso. Norris is up into 6th place now. What a race from Norris. Insane. So many great drives today. Apple? Yes, Team Apple. Oh, look, another bot. And let's see. Is there something that can be decided here for the end of the race in this final lap? I don't think so. 4 seconds now splitting Hamilton and Verstappen. 4.1. Alonso, though. That P7 after crashing, that's insane. That's insane. Is Ocon gonna get that P12? Is he gonna overtake Albon 1/10 of a second between those two? Max Verstappen, yep, Ocon just got past Albon. And Max Verstappen is coming across the final corner to win the United States Grand Prix and consolidate the Constructors' Championship for Red Bull. Gashuritsa, thank you so much for your donation. Lewis Hamilton comes home in second place. Charles Leclerc in third for Ferrari. K-Mag, 35 laps on mediums. That's insane, dude. That's Checo Perez in fourth. George Russell in P5. Is he going to get the fastest lap? That's Vettel getting past Magnussen. Oh, they're side by side. This isn't over. Vettel and Magnussen. Can Vettel get one final place there? No grip whatsoever. That's on ice. That Haas is on ice. And Magnussen goes a little bit wide. 5-second penalty for Mick Schumacher for exceeding track limits. And that is Vettel with extra grip on the outside. Come on. Who's gonna get that extra point? Who's gonna get that extra position? And that's Sebastian Vettel. Tries to... Yes, George Russell gets the fastest lap. Takes it away. And that's Sebastian Vettel up into 8th place and in front of Kevin Magnussen. That's Tim Apple with the checkered flag. Max Verstappen wins from Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Norris, Alonso, Vettel, Magnussen, and Tsunoda. That was an insane race, and I cannot hold it in anymore. So this is going to be a quick outro. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did so, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I have a channel too. It's RyanF1. Link is in the description. Make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. Also at RyanF1. Thank you all so much for watching. And I gotta go. Bye. It's been insane. Oh, thank you so much. The Todd Father 816 from Orlando, Florida. Thank you so much, dude. It really does mean a lot. If you guys want to donate, it helps. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.